Well, this week, Arkansas lawmakers are headed to Little Rock for a special session, which is set to begin this Tuesday. And Governor Asa Hutchinson says that this session is aimed at focusing on tax relief and school safety. After a record surplus last year,
reinforces the need to lower our tax cuts that's planned to lower our tax rate.
In this special session, Governor Hutchinson is looking to lower the individual top tax rate to 4.9%, drop the corporate tax rate to 5.3%, create a $150 non-refundable low and middle income tax credit, and after a new report from the Arkansas School Safety Commission, which was reestablished this year,
to review our schools, our laws, and to make recommendations to keep our children safe.
He's hoping lawmakers agree to take $50 million from the surplus and use that money to fund the recommendations by the commission.
That $50 million will be a good start, a good support mechanism for our school districts as they try to carry out the responsibility that school children must be safe.
Spending for the recommendations will focus on threat assessment teams, mental health services, and more.
The report makes the need clear for a $50 million school safety grant program.
Hutchinson says that the tax cuts will provide relief for all Arkansans, adding, quote, as inflation rises and the cost of living increases, Arkansans need more money in their pockets. He also tells our Little Rock station that he expects this session to last about a week.
The yeas are 50, the nays are 50. The Senate being equally divided, the Vice President votes in the affirmative, and the bill, as amended, is passed.
Congressional Democrats are one step closer to handing the White House a much-needed political victory. Today, the Senate approved a massive spending bill that addresses some of the president's domestic priorities, including health care costs and climate change. While Republicans unanimously opposed the Inflation Reduction Act, it was left to Vice President Kamala Harris to cast a tie-breaking vote. The GOP has framed the bill as a package of tax hikes and unnecessary spending that could hurt the economy.
We shouldn't be raising taxes ever, but especially in a recession. And why would we be raising the taxes on gas right now when it's $2 above what it was when Joe Biden took office?
Now, Democrats say that the bill will ease inflation and reduce the federal deficit as well. It also provides the IRS with $80 billion in new funding to go after high-income tax cheats. It also imposes a 15% minimum tax on large corporations. Now, the bill still must be approved by the House, which could come as early as Friday when its members return from a summer recess. And closer to home, all Arkansas as well as Oklahoma senators voted against the Inflation Reduction Act. Now, Senators John Boozman and Tom Cotton of Arkansas, along with James Lankford and Jim Inhofe of Oklahoma, voted along party lines. And in a statement after the vote, Boozman called the bill, quote, reckless.